I mean, the actual law, you initially had some proposals to restrict. Now, they can't restrict foreign funding because everybody's, right? I mean, from the right and the left and the hospitals and the universities, everyone.
The government.
And the government itself, right? Yeah. The government itself is getting, I mean, huge, you know, really a majority of funding is coming from abroad. So, I mean, the difference is the organizations that they don't like, I mean, say, peace and human rights organizations are getting also government funding. I mean, from the European Union and the Norwegian government and USAID. So you had a lot of different initiatives to restrict or prevent foreign governments from funding, and they had a few ways of phrasing political organizations, advocacy organizations, I mean, basically it's human rights organizations, subversive groups. Most of those, I mean, all of those efforts failed, basically. What actually passed, I mean, there's a sort of higher reporting burden. If you get government money, you have to issue financial reports listing all your sources of funding every 3 months instead of once a year. I mean, it's a sort of minor burden. It did, I mean, succeed in sort of branding foreign government funding as a you know, a source of shame, or a, you know, it sort of makes you suspicious. I mean, it's funny. Well, say if I took a taxi, you know, 4 years ago, and the driver says to me, "Where do you work, B'Tselem?" I mean, he would have some, I don't know, why do you support the Arabs against the Jews, or you're endangering our security? I mean, all sorts of standard criticisms of B'Tselem. Now, if I take a taxi, you say, "Where do you work, B'Tselem?" I mean, within the first 3 minutes, he'll say, "Where does your funding come from?" Right? So they've succeeded. I mean, the law itself didn't affect us. But putting this sort of cloud of delegitimacy around, you know, that people funding you really have some ulterior motive, they did succeed in framing the debate differently. So that's harmful.
Are there any other?
But maybe I take the opportunity.
Sure,
First,
please.
thank the UCC both for the financial support and for always bringing people to hear us. And
Another
we're
email from him? Oh, no.
no, very glad, really glad. And I mean, a lot of our work, because we're an information center, I mean, the idea is to get the message out, and then so we want to be a resource for you in your communities, either to be distributing our materials or to be working with the U.S. office. I mean, it would be helpful to have someone come and speak, or, you know, other ideas for how to be getting to the right people with the right message. So I just am giving you the annual report, which sort of gives an overview of all of the, or most of the human rights issues that we're concerned about. Oh, actually, you do have a map in here. You have a small map in English
I'll give you
of the
one.
same one.
Yeah, I'll give you this one.
But when
have this.
but I'll send you a, you know, stack of maps. It should be out next week. You can
Take this,
the bigger one.
Yeah, you get this in the library, okay, so that if you need,
Okay.
it's there.
Oh, you'll put it in the library.
Because
Okay.
I only have one, maybe later,
Yeah.
but I need to
But
put one. in the
anyway, this
library.
one will. It's you know, it's the same but smaller.
This is the new one, right? This is the Hebrew version?
That's the new, yeah, the new
2012?
Hebrew one. Yeah, and it'll have little inserts of Hebron map and
Yeah.
Jerusalem map
Okay,
also.
that
Yeah,
looks really good.
it's taken a long time, but
I
it'll
know
be
you've been
out
working
soon.
on it. You happen to come just the right time.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
a few days early.
Few days early, right? Yes. So thank you for coming, and enjoy. I don't know, is that the right word? The rest of your time here. Pleasure.
Would it be possible to have a Hebrew language map
Sure.
Yeah.
in the unit until the
Yeah.
English ones arrive?
Oh, yes, that would be nice.